Hey guys, remember to hit like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment so I know what you really think about me. Enjoy!
Hey guys, Venixk here, playing a game called Fighting Fantasy. Now this came out 2 years ago? It's like 2018. From what I can tell, this... I don't know. Purchase? What? Oh, I don't want to buy shit. It's... Okay, well I play this. It is a... I guess choose your own adventure, interactive action game or something. I don't fucking know, man. It's weird, man. Anyways, this is the Dread Pirate Lord Cinnabon BLOODBONES, those who fear him, was once a scourge of this 12 seas. That's 5 more than what we have. Now he's back from the dead, seeking revenge with dark powers of voodoo at his command. First of all, voodoo is a religion. I would thank you not to diminish its... whatever. But you have revenge of your own on your mind. Cinnabon murdered your family when you were a child. Only you can prevent a new reign of terror by destroying the pirate captain and his crew of cutthroats. Come hell or high water, BLOODBONES must be stopped. There we go. So I've never played this before, so I don't know anything. Blah, 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 blah. Choose 1 3 difficulty settings. Okay. I will play BLOODBONES as it was intended. You've chosen the adventure difficulty mode. For continuing, you must calculate your initial stamina. Stamina reflects whatever. So I roll 2 dice, add 12. Okay. 2 dice, got 8. That's technically above average roll. 7 would be the average roll on 2d6. Skill reflects swordsmanship and general fine expertise. Roll a d6, add 6. Oof, that's bad. How lucky am I? Well, let's see. I'm lucky, okay. How much gold I got, though? Was it, 2d6 plus 12? Prepare my adventure's equipment. Begin your adventure with a sword, backpack, tinderbox, gold pieces, and lantern to light your way. Ration provisions is key to successful adventure. They may be consumed at any time, except during combat, by going to the adventure sheets. Each meal restores 4 stamina, blah blah. In BLOODBONES, you begin your journey with no provisions, regardless of chosen difficulty. During your quest, you may encounter characters and items that alter your 3 scores. Usually, these scores may only restore to their initial amounts. On very rare occasions, ignore that. Once you have ready your equipment, there's one more thing you should know. For an adventure, you'll notice that hours will pass at key points, usually when you have been doing something for a considerable length of time. This is very important, as will become apparent as your adventure progresses. Try not to allow too many hours to pass. Did you say I was going to get starting equipment? Oh well. It all started 10 years ago when the evil pirate Lord Cinnabon murdered your family. At the time, you were only 12 years old and lived with your family in a small fishing village of Clam Beach, on the northern coast of Rulestone, halfway between the 2 major ports of the kingdom. Harabanab, home to all lawful adventures and sailors, and the sinister port of Crabs. Oof, crabs. Life in Clam Beach was not easy, but it did have a peaceful security about it. And then the terrible day came. It was a clear summer day in the morning, when a huge, forbidding black galleon sailed into the bay, flying the dreaded flag of the skull and crossbones. Pirates! The bloodthirsty cutthroats were soon racing up the beach towards the village. The fighting was swift and bloody. Soon most of the grown folk of Clam Beach had been killed. Your father had 2 siblings dying while trying to defend the village. In the end, the village elders had no choice but to surrender to the marauding raiders and open the village's meager treasure coffers. The cruel pirate captain came ashore from his ship to collect the booty himself. The sight of him filled you with awe and fear. The pirate was a tall, handsome man with neatly trimmed and pointed black beard and his hair tied back in a ponytail. Ah, hipster, got it. He was dressed in the clothes of a nobleman, with a fine scarlet coat, trimmed with a gold braid and wearing a large tricorn hat. At his waist hung a gleaming cutlass, and you could not help noticing that on the back of his right hand was tattooed the image of a grinning black skull. When the raiders had finally gone, filled with feelings of hatred for those who had murdered your family, you asked the Ragui, the village soothsayer, there who the pirate captain was. Ah, La Ville's one most even men ever sailed 12 seas of Titan, was his vehement reply. He's one most feared lords of all age, a creature without remorse and murder, and followed the bloodthirsty food of death god Kazkari, whose mark is the Black Skull. He is Simba, but because of the terrible atrocities he commits, he is also known as BLOODBONES. From then when you vowed that one day you would have your revenge on the evil Cinnabon. Your mother became... This is like one of the gameplay, jeez. Your mother became ill soon after that dreadful day, and 3 years later she died. On her 16th birthday, you left Clam Beach and made your way to Harabanab, gaining the position of cabin boy on a ship traveling to the distant continent of Alanzia. The last 6 years you have sailed all across the globe, but you never forgot the promise you made to yourself a decade ago. Over many voyages you have learned as much as you can about the rogue, the captain. You discovered Cinnabon's galleon, the Venixk, is frequently seen sailing in the waters around Nakuno Bay. Are we getting tired of these new names yet? And that he has hidden base somewhere close to the port of Crabs. You also gleaned as much information as you could about the notorious city, and so when you decided you were less ready to confront your enemy as the chance of passage on a merchant ship sailing to the port of Crabs came up, you leapt at the opportunity. Vengeance, your share will soon be yours! The port of Crabs is haven to every pirate, buccaneer, and freebooter who plough their trade off the coast of the kingdom Rulestone in the old world. As you stand at the prow of the merchantman looking towards the land, you can make out the ramshackle jumble buildings of the infamous city and the outline of the old fort that stands above it like some ancient crumbling sentinel. The mushroom bumps against a stone jetty and you quickly disembark. Not only is the Portal Crabs one of the most dangerous cities in the old world, but a thick fog is starting to roll in from the sea. It is late afternoon and chill day in the month of unlocking. Okay, whatever. And the docks are bustling with activity. Standing close to the quayside is a large old stone building, which looks like it could withstand a battering from Haidana, god of the deep himself. Just sure, keep throwing names out there. Hanging over the sturdy oak door, the faded sign declaring that this is the Jolly Raja. This seems like a good place as any to begin your search for Cinnabar, so you enter the inn. The spacious bar inside the Jolly Raja is packed with all manner of scurvy-looking sellers and other lowlifes. The landlord is as big as an ox, and has a large anchor tattooed at one arm. No one takes a notice to you as you enter, so you approach the bar or a tankard of ale, costing 1 gold piece. We're done 19 now. You decide to question the landlord about Cinnabar first. Over your tankard of ale, you talk about the weather and the stead trade, and then draw the innkeeper onto the subject of the pirate you seek. I hear the Virago palace these waters. I'm surprised we won't attack ourselves. Oh, not anymore, doesn't? Landlord replies. Are you not heard? Cinnabar's been dead these last 6 months. Well, shit. Cinnabar dead? You've come all this way after years of hurrying desires for revenge, only to find that the dread pirate lord has already passed away from this world. Yes, landlord, how he died. Have you not heard? Well, I thought that was false dominance. No, by now. It all happened last hiding, it did. You listen attentively as the innkeeper relates the tale. It appears that Cinnabar and his crew were emptying the hold of a galley sailing from the Hannibal to Arcleton, in distant island, when a renowned bounty hunter, Conan, called up to them in his ship, the Fortune. Unable to escape, Cinnabar's men had to defend themselves against the crews of the galley and Conan. Fierce fighting ensued, with Cinnabar eventually falling and Conan's hand having suffered an incredible number of wounds, his body being lost at sea. With the leader killed, the surviving members of his crew fled abroad, the Virago, returning to the Port of Crabs. Soon after, Cinnabar's second command, Miller the Red, set off in the Viagra in terrible storms, purportedly to recover her captain's body. Many now believe Pod Lord's gallant sulkers have not been seen since, Landlord says, concluding the story. You think it for yourself, and, in a bewildered daze, you make to leave the inn. You counsel yourself with the thought that at least the murder of your family has at last been brought to justice. As you leave the Jolly Roger, you feel someone pulling on your jerkin, which is a shirt, by the way. Turning around, you discover that an old drunk, slumped at the table by himself, is one trying to attract your attention. Oh, just cause he's dead don't mean he's at rest, mutters the drunk. Curious by the drunk's word, you sit down up to the old man and ask him what it means. Let's just say you don't want to go believe everything you hear. But I know what's going on. Oh yes, old Drag knows. Cinnabar isn't really dead, see? He's coming back. The old man says in a harsh whisper. Intrigued, you press Drag to tell you more, but he suddenly becomes serious and looks around the barroom. Uneasily. Not here. Let me out solid 10 minutes. You're not in agreement, leave the Jolly Roger. Now turn over. Okay. The tendrils of fog are now swirling around the boats in the harbour and oozing along the streets of the town. When the 10 minutes are up, you quickly return to Jolly Roger and sneak down the side alley next to it. In the mist and shadows at the end of the narrow alleyway, you make out 3 figures standing over a fourth, cowering on the ground at their feet. Wasting no time, you draw your sword and dash towards them. Hearing your approach, the 3 pies turn to face you. The burly characters are ugly, scarred rogues, and the biggest of them, who's easily wielding a heavy wooden club in one hand and holding a bullwhip in the other. Looks as if he has some ogre blood in his lineage. At the pirate's feet lies Greg, beaten, bruised, and only just conscious. Here's the snooper, growls the half-orc. Ogre, whatever. No match for us. Well, it's all my face with you. You'll be feeding the shrimps. Or rather, the shrimps will be feeding on you. Oh, God. That's a terrible voice. The all 2 pirates burst in the chorus. Laughter at the companions. Yeah, you're fish bait! Still laughing, the ruffians advance towards you. Apart from the half-ogre, there's a well-built, bearded man. His mouth is teeth, and lean a rogue with 2 ugly red scars running down the right-hand side of his face. You may be about to engage in a first fighting fans. Would you like to know? Yes, I would like to know how combat works. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. How will you deal with the ruffians stepping menacing towards you? To charge one of the pirates, turn to page 357. If you want to stand firm and prepare to fight the rogues, turn to 74. Or try to skip a run back along the alleyway, turn to page 135. Let's see, should I be a coward? See now, I will stand firm because I'm not very good at fighting. If I charge forward, that seems bad. Fighting defensively, theoretically easier. Swinging their cudgels, the paws engage you in combat. It's time to fight. If you defeat these violent scoundrels, if you're killed in the street. What? Fight! First pirate, 4 stamina, 7 skill. Wow, okay. Look at my player art. What the hell is that? Well, not what I was expecting. So, 9 versus 6 and I kick their ass. Got it. They take 2 damage. I could try to roll luck. So the way luck works is every time I roll it, my luck decreases by 1. But I could get a critical hit. Or I could use it to defensively as well, but I won't do it right now. I thought I could use it defensively, that's weird. Yeah, I'll save my luck for higher health enemies. Oof. Okay, yeah. Oof. My face! You are triumphant! Wait, I thought I only beat 2 of them. Weren't there 3? The half-ogre steps forward to fight you. Will you face your opponents? Sure. Drop in with the half-ogre moves to attack you the club. Oh, he has significantly more stamina and skill, yes he do. Well, I don't bear. I won with a 3. There you go. I want to use luck here to damage him a bit more. That way it only takes one less turn. We gotta stop rolling the same thing, man. Of course, the moment I say that, he hits me. Stop that. Stop hitting me! Oh, I can move this. Oh. Woo, up and down. I thought I could move it to the side, guess not. You are triumphant! Yeah. The last of the pirates falls, and with some relief you sheath your sword. Looks as if the pirates have been dragged within an inch of his life, and he is failing fast. You do your best to make the old man comfortable, and he opens his eyes. Thanks, stranger. But I'm gone now. They're up to something, you know. Yes, Kim, who he's talking about? Sinbar's crew. Paws with the black skull. Looked in head to drag sounds, you see that each bears the tattoo of a grinning black skull. Sound familiar? I've seen often them meeting up again around the taverns in the city. Seals, Gallows, Keelhaul, Jackal, Crevens, even Muller the Witch Doctor. They're planning something alright. Rumor says near the red found Sinbar's body that he's not rightly dead. But he's not rightly alive either. It's all that voodoo and black magic they meddle in. Not right it isn't. Again, voodoo's a religion. It's not magic. For tell that they're planning something big. Tonight. You think old Snod and God be looking into it, but truth be told, no one's been able to locate their hideout. He's calling me back. We'll all be doing with stranger beware the black skull. Bloodbones is coming back. And then he's gone. Mind the old man down who didn't ask you to deliver any last words to his family. You ponder his last words. And what your next action should be. So Sinbar is not really dead. In that case, you may still have a chance for revenge. But what did Dredd mean when he said that Sinbar is not really alive either? Dredd's give you several clues about your enemy, and where you should start your search for him. And it seems that time is of the essence if you want to stop the pirates of the Black Skull. The old man mentioned the pirates of the Black Skull will gather again in the port of Crab, so they may have a hidden base somewhere in the city. But, of course, at present you have no idea where it may be. Before leaving Dredd, you search the bars of stones for the clues. You find out the alpha blade you discovered that one of them was carrying a bottle of rum. Drinking the rum will restore your stamina 4 points. Now 6 options available to you. You could visit some of the taverns in for yourself and hope to find out more. Or you could go to the gambling pits. Possible source of information and ways of increasing your gold pieces. Ooh. Alternatively, it might be a good idea to equip yourself by visiting markets before you set out on your quest. You could also try to find out more about Black Skull, the call to Kazuzukuri. Then again, although Governor Montargo has certainly allowed the port to remain safe haven from buccaneers and freebooters, you may do help authorities against Simba, or you take the direct approach. Abandon your search for further information and instead look for the pirates' hidden base. Well then, adventure sheets. Bottle of rum. Because I took a lot of damage. Let's go to the markets. Port sprawling markets lie within Merchant's Quarter, which, blah blah. 2 possible options. Practical equipment. I'll grab practical equipment because I don't have a lot of money. So the bazaar has a lot of interesting stuff too. I wish I knew what any of this shit did though. Like what does anything do? I feel like the magical compass would be useful. Okay, good. The lodestone side compass extracts large patches of gold. Okay, what do they do? Gives protection from dark powers of voodoo. Feel like it could be useful. Okay. Giant strength. 2 to my attack strength. Next battle, okay. Why would I want bonus to my luck rolls? I want the luck rolls to be lower than whatever. What do you do? Let's grab the magic compass. Aw, shit! I wanted to look at both of them. That's frustrating. Okay, as lead marks note that 1 hour passes as you're walking along, as you walk along Trade Street, you can't help but notice a roguish figure standing in the corner of Lobster Alley. The man is gaunt and scrawny in his later years, and several days growth of stubble. He also has an eye patch, one stump for a leg beneath his right knee, and wears a long coat and tricorn hat. A monkey with his own tawny waistcoat is scumped around the man's shoulders. Barbosa? As you walk past the pirate, you make eye contact, he beckons you with a glance before turning halfway down the alley. Sure. Despite having one leg, the old rogue moves quite quickly, disappears around the corner before you catch up with him. As you're about to find the corner yourself, you suddenly start having misgivings about your, latest course of action. Whatever. So we heard from the old man saying from you. So nice of you to join us. Best part, as they say, old Craven's always good as man. So, there's some switching sound and you receive a sharp blow to the back of your head. You instantly lose consciousness. Awesome. You come to a time to a stone altar before a hideous bony likeness of voodoo death god. You only just have time to take infect your large underground chamber packed with pirates and devotees before a black robe priest plunges sacrificial knight into your heart. Your very blood shall be used to help bring your enemy back to life. The end. I lost. So now, normally, when I play these choose your own adventure books, like, when I read them in real life, I would just go back to the page I came from. But I guess I can't do that. So I'm going to stop there. I'll do one more of these in the next video. See if I could, do some different stuff, get some better things, all yada yada yada. But thank you guys so much for stopping by watching the video. If you like the video, do the thing, does the thing, lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.